Hi Leo, welcome back to Tarot Wisdom. If you have subscribed, I would like to thank you 1,000,000% how much I appreciate your subscription. If you're new to the channel, I invite you to like, subscribe, and share. Hopefully you will subscribe and you can share it with anyone that you feel needs to hear this message. Also, I invite you to check your moon and your rising signs. If you do not know them, just go check the description box underneath the video, and it will have 2 sites on there where you can put in all your information, your name, where you were born. If you don't know your time of birth, always put in 12 midnight, and that will give you an accurate natal reading. And there you will find your moon and your rising. So those are like the 3. People go by moon, rising, and Venus as far as main aspects of the chart, even though every aspect is important. But your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, you can find those on there. Also, I just want you guys to know that I am open for readings, personal readings. I have that in my about section, how you can get in contact with me via email. I will answer your email. I do the readings quickly as far as the time payment is set in and the time I would email you your personal reading after payment. Now I go through PayPal, but if you don't have a PayPal account, I can also take the payments through Venmo or Cash App, because a lot of people seem to be doing that now. And if you do send it through Venmo and Cash App, I would send you a receipt, so that way you would have it. You have it in your account anyway that you would send the money, but I would just send you an extra receipt just to show that it was paid. But yeah, the turnaround time would probably be I would say a day. It's according to how many I schedule. But it would take a day after you send in your question and the payment. I can have it emailed back to you. Also, I'm not using the oracle cards this reading. And Leos, this is for your mid-month. I didn't say that. It's for your mid-month from the 16th of June to the 30th. So what I'm using is Doreen Virtue, Loving Words from Jesus. So they're not really oracle cards. It's just inspirational. And you guys know that, like, through my oracle cards, they have a lot of ascended masters that their words of wisdom are used. So I decided to use this deck just for extra encouragement and just things that maybe you can meditate on if you choose to do so. I thought it would be something positive to add. So we're going to get on with your reading. You start off with the Knight of Wands. Then you go into the 5 of Wands. Then comes up the 10 of Swords. Then comes up the Queen of Wands. Of course, that's your energy. It's also Aries and Sagittarius, but it's your reading, so you came out. You have the Major Arcana, Justice. I'm trying to get these cards as clear as I can. Justice. And then you have another Major Arcana, the Magician. So what it looks like, you guys have 1, 2, 3 wands, which is fire, which is your energy. You start off with the Knight of Wands. So you either are getting a message or you are very, very active. A couple of other signs got a lot of activity going on. So it's almost like you're on a mission to accomplish things. But with this 5 of Wands coming in, it looks like you have a lot of opposition. Sometimes I see the 5 of Wands of people coming together and trying to figure out how to work things out. But in this reading, it doesn't look like that way. It looks like a lot of bickering, and it's like heated. It could get into heated arguments, heated feelings that aren't positive. So that's coming up. And looking at this Knight of Wands, which I believe is you are not facing, you guys are not facing the 5 of Wands. You're looking away. In other words, you don't want that. You don't have time for that. The next card that comes up is, of course, with all that bickering, is the 10 of Swords. So it's like you've had it. You feel like you've been stabbed in the back. It's at the end. This is the end of it. Mentally, you are through thinking about it. Like you're at through its end. So I wanted to clarify it because I was like, is this like a career reading? Is this a love reading? So I wanted to clarify, what is it that you seem to be walking away from, these battles you seem to be walking away from? And the card that came up was the 9 of Cups. So it seems to be an emotional attachment that you guys seem to be done with. You're done with the bickering. You're done with the fighting and the arguing. So it could be work. It could be factors at work, because we are emotionally attached to our work in some way. So it could be a work situation that, you're just through mentally. Mentally, these swords are saying, I'm done. I'm done. But if it's a relationship, you're feeling the same way, because you're through. You're through because this is what you wanted. You wanted that 9 of Cups, the Wish card. And you felt as though you were stabbed in the back. You were stabbed in the back because of the constant. Oh, my angel fell. I'll pick her up in a minute. Because of the constant bickering and not coming together in the correct way. But you guys, Leos are leaders. So, when there's so many people just coming at you with a whole bunch of nonsense, you tend to ride off in your own path, So hopefully something good is coming up, and I think it is, because after all that 10 of Swords energy, that I'm through with you, you're still sitting on your throne. You are still you. You are still, you are even more empowered, because this is the King of Wands, okay? This is not the Page of Wands. This is not like the 2 of Wands or something. This is the King of Wands. You are still sitting pretty, no matter what, ill feelings that you had, no matter the disappointment that you feel as though you had to let go of because it wasn't emotionally fulfilling, And you are going to get justice out of the situation, because you have learned, I need to walk away from this. I need to stop this. I don't need to be a part of this. In whatever way it is, whether it's in work or whether it's in love, family situation, whatever it is that has been causing you strife, you are going to get justice in it. How the justice is going to come out, I don't know. But I believe the justice is going to come out by you standing firm and standing true to yourself, being the King of Wands as you are, male or female. And the outcome, or what transpires, is the Magician. When you leave that situation alone and stand in your own power and the justice, and you're justified in it, you will have the ability, and you do have the ability, to manifest anything you want. I'm trying to focus on this card a little better for you guys, so you can see everything. You see on this Magician's table, he has a pentacle, he has a cup, he has a wand, and he has a sword. with the sword, you can communicate and think clearly. With the wand, with the wand, you will be able to take action. With the cup, you will be able to give and receive love. And with the pentacle, you will continue to make your dollars. Okay, so you will be able to manifest everything after all this is said and done. So whoever is causing you that strife, I see, the bickering, the arguing, I see you just turning away from it. And if it's a job, let me try to get that. You see how he's not facing it? It's like, I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for this. I'm through. Y'all done put enough knives in my back. I'm through. Because you didn't give me the emotional fulfillment I needed. So it's time for a course of action. It's time to stand in your own power. Okay? And you will be justified. Justice will come out. Now, these are cards of what is going, is in the atmosphere for you guys, what decisions y'all make. If you stay in situations that's causing you strife, that's free will. But you do have the ability to leave situations. The Magician card is telling you, and I'm not saying like leave your husband or something like that. I'm just saying like if it's a job or a boyfriend or something, anything, family members, this is causing, you have the right to walk away, woosah, take a break from it, don't indulge in it, because you can manifest better things for yourself. That is also a Leo trait, to be able to manifest things out of what seems to be just the worst situations. So yeah, that's what I see for you guys, and that's good. That's good that you're finally turning away from a whole bunch of just nonsense. It takes a lot of maturity to do that. Now, from this Loving Words from Jesus by Doreen Virtue. Of course, Doreen Virtue did not write it. She created the deck, which is very beautiful. 3 cards came out for you guys. So I'll read each one. If you wanted to meditate on it, that's fine. But it's just encouraging words to keep you going. We all need it from time to time, just like with the oracle cards. Okay, guys? This one, I meant to go get my glasses so you guys can read it. I'll keep it up here for a minute and then I'm going to read it. It says, "Judge not that you may not be judged." And it is taken from Matthew chapter 7. I think it says verse 21. I can't see it, but maybe you guys can see it. Okay, so judge not that you not be judged. The second one, I'm also going to hold that up. I have to get my glasses for the next reading. Hopefully, guys, you can see this. It says, knock and it shall be opened unto you. That's also Matthew chapter 7. I believe it's verse 7. And the last one, I'll hold it up to you. That's cute. It says, "Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." And this one was John chapter 14 verse 27. Yeah, so that's good. So yeah, even though these aren't oracle cards, they're inspirational words from Jesus, Yeshua, however you want to refer to him. Yeah, let not your heart be troubled. Okay? Let not your heart be troubled. You are a Leo. Okay? You have a firm foundation, no matter what kind of bickering and confusion people try to send your way. And yes, sometimes we don't get that dream. We don't get that 10 of cups. Sometimes it is because of outside influences trying to knock us off our square. But guess what? You're a Leo. You're going to have justice in the situation, and you are going to continue to manifest positive things for yourself in your life, in your family, in your job. So, this is a positive reading. I wish you guys the best. And like I said, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. You can leave a comment if you like. Let me pick up my angel. I don't want to leave on a note with her lying down. So I wish you the best for the month. For the rest of the remainder of the month of June. I will be back in July with your monthlies. And if you haven't checked out your weekly, you can check that out, see how it ties in. Also have the monthlies up for June. You can go back and look at that. And also check your moon and rising. Okay? I wish you guys the best. Love you, and I will talk to you soon.